Right now, I'd like to bring out Mr. Chuck Vassallo and Chloe Wareham Gordon to introduce the Alumni Award. Please welcome them.
So I just want to tell you just a little bit about Mr. Daniel Ulbricht, who is here. We're very, very glad that he's here this evening. So if you've read your program notes, you'll see that Daniel was born in St. Petersburg, Florida, and he started studying dance at the age of 11. And at the age of 16, in 1999, he came to New York to study at the School of American Ballet, and we have a partnership with SAB. And so he was 16 years old, so he came here to study. And as a student at SAB, he got to dance in such things as Peter Martin's Sleeping Beauty. So after he finished his time at PPAS, in December 2000, he became an apprentice with the New York City Ballet, which is usually the next step. The kids study at SAB, they have like a gap year, and then they're either accepted into the company as an apprentice, or they're asked to go elsewhere. And so he was asked to stay here in New York, and he became an apprentice in the SAB company. And in January 2005, he was then promoted to the rank of soloist. And 2 years later, he was then promoted to the rank of principal dancer. All right? And some of the roles that he's danced Balanchine, he has danced the Peter Martin's Wilden ballets, he's done the Nutcracker, he's done Mozartiana, Tarantella, the Stars and Stripes, he's danced Jerome Robbins' Fancy Free, he's performed at the Kennedy Center Honors. He, in addition to being a dancer, though, he's also a teacher, and that's what I find really, really special about him. He is artistic associate over at Manhattan Youth Ballet, where some of our students also study after school. He also is on faculty at Ballet Academy East, and we've got a student over there as well. And he's also a guest teacher at SAB, where he got his start here in New York City. But he was also a really, really good student. And so I'd like to invite Ms. Terry Gindy out just to speak for a moment about her experience of Daniel Ulbricht as a student in her class. Terry Gindy.
I'm so honored to speak about Daniel tonight because Daniel was in my creative writing class many, many years ago. And, you know, we all knew he had a brilliant dance career ahead of him. But what I loved so much about Daniel is how he would come in to my class every morning and how he would, when he was in creative writing, he focused on creative writing. And I remember he wrote a lot of beautiful poetry during the semester I had him. And I just think what he exemplified was such an important philosophy that we have here at PPAS, and that is he took his academics very, very seriously as he took his dance. And that's what we want for all of our children here. No. It was so exciting, I know, when you know, Daniel was in my class, and at the age of 16 years old, the New York Times said, boy, look at this up-and-coming dancer. He's leaping and jumping above the lights. I mean, his reviews were just astounding. And what I also love about Daniel is what he's doing now. He is a principal dancer at New York City Ballet, but also he is teaching. He's giving back. It's so exciting when one of our students comes up to me and says, oh, I had a class with Daniel last week, or I worked with Daniel this past summer. It's so, so thrilling to have a teacher with so much talent and just having our students be able to be mentored by somebody with such fine values as Daniel Ulbricht. So we're really, really excited to have Daniel here today. Oh, Daniel, please come on up. Oh, there you are.
And to make this presentation, I'd like to invite the students Tariq Ramos and Chloe Wareham Gordon out to present the award to Daniel.
So we're
So the award says, Outstanding Alumni Award 2012, presented to Daniel Ulbricht for extraordinary service and dedication to dance and dance education, with appreciation from PPAS and the PPAS PTA. And we have
And some souvenirs.
I will keep this very short. I think we all know we're in the world's best city in the world, in New York. And this school happens to be in the world's best city in the world. And I believe that part of the reason why I'm here is because I was a product of a great environment. I had two wonderful parents who supported my dreams. And all the parents out there tonight, you have seen your kids. By the way, I got chills on the back of my neck. My girlfriend and I were almost tearing up at the first song they were singing today. Incredible, the chorus here. Let's give them a round of applause, all the performers. But a huge part of that was the environment that PPAS created for me here. As a student, I was able to pursue my career, my dreams, and finish school on time. I probably had the hardest job of trying to graduate, find an apartment, try to finish high school, everything else. And it wouldn't have been possible without the generosity, the flexibility, the understanding of what PPAS offered me and my fellow classmates and those people. It's a family, it's a tight-knit community. And as Ms. Gindi said, you share that now as a teacher, and being a teacher is only meaning you're a master student. You continue to look at everything you do, and I'm just so proud of this school and what it does, and I want to do everything in my power to help it continue to do what it's done for me for many other generations to come. So thank you guys.
Please, another ovation for Daniel. It's wonderful to see the fruits of our labor coming home, and I think that is quite tremendous, don't you? Excellent.